I demand entertainment.
Are you not entertained?
Put on your dancing shoes.
Now give me your best shot.
From the Daily Oz, M. Gillespie, I know you're Devo, that you miss Larry Emder because you're a huge fan. Unfortunately, Larry, who's filling in for Amanda, who's on assignment in Africa, had to leave. He's got to do his TV show.
He's got to do his TV show. And here I am, Emma Gillespie, filling in for Larry Emder, filling in for Amanda Keller, and I couldn't be more honoured. It's a true joy. And I wanted to talk to you today about another icon, Vince Vaughn. Love Vince Vaughn. He's got a new show coming out actually to Apple TV Plus called Bad Monkey. But he's done a few interviews where he's spoken about the fact that he reckons Hollywood executives are overthinking it and not wanting to take risks anymore on R-rated comedies because they're scared of losing their job. He did an interview on the YouTube channel Hot Ones. It's like they eat hot chicken wings with lots of hot sauce and it gets spicier and spicier. He absolutely nailed it. The man loves hot sauce. But this is what he had to say about comedies.
People in charge don't want to get fired more so than they're looking to do something great. So they want to kind of, follow a set of rules that somehow like get set in stone that don't really translate. But as long as they follow them, they're not going to lose their job. People want to laugh. People want to look at stuff that feels a little bit like it's, dangerous or pushing the envelope.
So he's basically suggesting that the executives are overthinking it because they've subscribed to this fundamentally flawed formula that movies have to be made off the back of a pre-existing character or pre-existing IP. So we see this with Marvel superhero movies, your Lego movies, Barbie movie. He gave an example of the Battleship movie in 2012, like a movie made off a board game. Yeah. And that essentially, we're all so stuck in that formula that no one wants to take risks on great comedy anymore.
Yeah, and you look at the Wedding Crashers. That movie, I watch that time and time again, and it makes me laugh. But Vince always has the same sort of trope, doesn't he? Yeah. He starts off as the dry, sarcastic sort of hero. Then he lets the team down, and then he gets. And then he
emerges with heart, and he gets his retribution.
Dodgeball was the same thing. It was all that. But having said that, I'm a huge fan of him. I'd rather him in a comedic role. And I've seen him in serious stuff because there's a real malevolence to him as well. And he brings that because he was in Psycho.
He did True Detective, second season. And he is actually a good, serious actor, better than I think a lot of people were expecting.
Did you ever see him in The Breakup, that one with Jennifer Aniston?
The Breakup is one of my favourite movies. My mum loves that movie.
And I don't want to go too much on the spoiler alert, but the end of it, it's like, somebody that I used to know, that the end of that movie, just when they see each other after all they've been through and they go, hey, how you been? And you don't know if they're back together. That's your life.
Well, it's the kind of journey of exploring these characters and perspectives that he sort of speaks about in these interviews. He did another one with the New York Times where he said that, that the comedians feel things out on the set. They change the lines. They make each other laugh. That, it's about studios taking risks on young creators, and that now we've got these big committees of people making decisions, micromanaging. And he said that, people want to take the book off the shelf and they should be allowed to choose what they read. And part of the journey is exploring those things. And now we've gone too far towards one person deciding they want to be the judge and jury. He gave the example of The Breakfast Club, that there's all these characters that transform. And by the end, you realize everyone is a complete human being. I think, it's a really interesting perspective. I sort of thought when I saw the headlines, he's going to come out and say, it's wokeness gone mad. There's no creativity anymore because it's too PC. But really, he's sort of saying that everyone is so money obsessed, that Hollywood is just so about the box office dollar of the Marvel movies.
And the pie is getting smaller.
Yeah.
Everyone talking, TV at the moment, everyone's talking about TV. But the problem is this TV's got too much competition. It's like cabs. Remember when cabs ruled the earth?
Yeah.
And they were just sitting high on the hog. And then Uber came along and they went, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Radio, we went through this a long time ago. TV's going what radio went through probably about 20 years ago. And it's just that, and that's the reality. But people are always going to want to be entertained. But do you need a committee to tell someone how to be entertained?
Yeah, and people are always going to want different things. You can't just make a big homogenous pie of, 100% of movies that are made are going to be superhero movies, because that's not what 100% of the audience wants.
Although I'd like to see a movie about homogenous pie. That would be a great movie.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Em.
Thank you.
Sorry you missed out on your dose of Larry.
I'll be okay in time.
I understand. We just had word in. Larry is now entering into Redfern, okay? He made it. He's going to be okay.
He's crossed over.